unexpected 5 minutes of fame. There are many things that could go wrong during a job interview. You could say something awkward, get a really tricky question, or accidentally spill your drink all over the interviewer's desk. But can you imagine coming to an interview and unexpectedly getting your 5 minutes of fame on live television? That was exactly what happened to computer technician Guy Goma, who was hoping to get a job at the BBC. Mr. Goma is originally from Congo. After he finished his studies in economics and business, he started looking for a job in the UK. On May 11, 2006, he got his big chance. He was invited for an interview in BBC's IT department. He arrived at the television centre in London early, so the staff told him to wait in the main lobby until someone called his name. At the same time, a producer of News 24 was looking for a technology expert whose name was Guy Cuny, who came to the BBC to be interviewed during a live broadcast that day. Mr. Cuny was waiting for his TV appearance in a different part of the building, but the producer didn't know that. He came up to Guy Goma and asked if his name was Guy. The IT specialist said yes, and he was taken to the live broadcast studio. There, a professional makeup artist got him ready. He was stressed and a bit confused, but he still thought that he was there for his job interview. When presenter Karen Bowerman greeted him and invited him to sit in front of the camera, he still had no idea what was really happening. A few minutes later, it was time to go live. The presenter introduced Goma as Guy Cuny, and that was when he finally realized that he was in trouble. The shock on his face was visible. At that point, he had two options. He could either explain the situation and walk out, or play along. He chose the second one. Bowerman asked him a series of questions about a recent court case between Apple Computers and Apple Corps. It quickly became clear that Goma didn't really know what he was talking about, but he did his best to continue the conversation. During that short and awkward interview, the real Guy, Mr. Cuny, was still waiting in the lobby and watching himself on screen in complete shock. The technology expert looked nothing like Guy Goma. Unlike Goma, he had hair and a beard, and he was white. Later, he commented that the situation was hilarious to anybody who isn't News 24. The BBC described the mix-up as a genuine misunderstanding and promised to make sure that it never happens again. A few minutes after his television debut, Guy Goma had the real job interview. Unfortunately, it didn't go well. He didn't get his dream job, but at least he was invited to the BBC studio once again a few days later to talk about his interview with Karen Bowerman, which is still a hit today.